everyone, and welcome to San Antonio Monthly Magazine TV. Today, we are right here in the heart of New York City with my beautiful friend, Annette Butler. How are you today, Annette?
I am great. How are you?
I am so excited and delighted that we are right here with this beautiful background right in the heart of beautiful New York City. And today, we're going to talk a little bit about you. We're going to talk a little bit about your beautiful daughter, Angel Miranda,
Yes.
that is getting ready to do her beautiful music video in Corpus Christi in a few weeks. And I just want you to tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I was a very young mother when I had Angel, so basically we raised each other. I had her when I was 17 years old. I was a young mom, and so she raised me and I raised her, and we did motherhood together, my baby girl. She's now 41 years old, my girl, and I've been blessed to be her mom for 41 years, and I have a son named Andrew, so I have 2 beautiful children, and I have 9 beautiful grandchildren, and they're all talented. Everyone in my family is talented, so how blessed am I? I'm grandma and mom, and so that's my title, really. If anybody wants to ask me, I'm a mom and I'm a grandma. I'm a glamour. So that's who I am really right now today. And I'm having fun in my life at this age, 59 years old, and promoting my daughter now.
And she really is a glam mom and a glam grandmother.
Yes.
Beautiful, stunning. So Annette and I go back for many, many years because she has been a big fan of Lorena Monroe. You have been following me for decades through our social media. And then your daughter, Angel Miranda, also became a fan of Lorena Monroe. And it's been such a beautiful, beautiful experience just being able to get to know you, work with you, and unveil, Angel Miranda. Especially right now, taking her next step in her career.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
I feel emotional, I feel happy, I feel excited because my daughter's been singing for over 20 years. And she decided to be a mom first, and then she decided to be the best mom and raise her children and put her career to the side because she's been singing for many, many years, And then she decided to go to college. She went to do college for 4 years, and she graduated from UTSA, so I was so excited, proud mom. And she was going to be an English teacher. And she decided, Mom, I want to start singing again. She does work. She has a great job. She works for CVS Pharmacy. And she's like, she does, helping with prescriptions and helping with things like that. Her job and her title is very important. And her job just loves her and adores her. And the world is going to get to just know her and love her also with her beautiful singing, because she sings angelic, my girl. She makes me proud.
What a beautiful, beautiful feeling it is to see our children, go into the mommy mode, go into the just a totally different drive of life. Taking a totally different drive with kids and raising babies and, moms becoming moms.
Yes, ma'am.
What a beautiful feeling.
Yes.
And so now she is definitely ready to go out there and share her beautiful voice with the world and showing her passion and sharing her passion
with the world.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about the song that she is getting ready to record.
The song that she's getting ready to record has not come out yet, and the song that she's getting ready to record has been written by Shelly, Lares, and David Hernandez. And this song, Shelly sat down with my daughter and not just wrote a song for my daughter, but got to know my daughter and got to feel her spirit of things that my daughter went through with her trials. And Shelly took that song and she wrote a song for my daughter with David Hernandez. Everybody look him up. And Angel Miranda music. Yes, ma'am. But they helped my daughter and changed her life with this one song. And I know this one song is going to be number 1.
Wow.
Yes.
It already is number 1 in our hearts.
Yes, it's already number 1.
I've already heard the song, and I definitely love the words.
Yes.
The way it was put together, it definitely gets to your heart.
Yes.
And I love that.
And it's something that happened in her life. And so Shelly took that and wrote something for my baby girl. So I want to thank you, Shelly Lares, because you truly have opened up a door for my daughter. And I send you many blessings. You and Mia, y'all have been so amazing to my girl. Thank you so much.
I've known Miss Lares for many years, and she definitely is passionate about what she does and all the people
Yes.
that are under her umbrella,
Yes.
and she represents throughout,
Yes.
you know, her company,
Yes, ma'am.
her record company. What a beautiful feeling it is. Well, Shelly Lares, we are right here in New York, and just so you know that New York is calling for Shelly Lares. Someday we're gonna have her here,
Yes,
sitting
Shelly.
right
Mia,
here,
yes.
having an interview
Yes.
with us.
Yes. Yes.
Annette, when did you ever discover that Angel was able to sing, and when did you discover that voice? Because she has such a beautiful voice.
When she was a little girl, she would sing to her friends on the phone, and that was it. But did she ever sing for church? Did she ever sing to her mama? No, she never did. And so when she was 18, she went through a hard breakup, and that's what this song is about. And so I was sad for my girl. I was very, very sad for her. And we were in the kitchen, and I didn't know what was going to happen. She was so sad. She was broken from a relationship that she thought was for her forever, evermore, and it was not. So she decided to tell me something that she wanted to sing. She wanted to be a singer. So I decided I was going to make her a star. And so I invited the whole family over, and she did her debut with her first song, Hero, from Mariah Carey. And she just opened up that can of worms, and God just started opening up doors for her. And she has just been singing ever since. And my girl just sings English, she sings R&B, she sings Spanish, she sings everything. And she just does all the genres. I'm just very, very proud of her.
Okay, one thing that caught my eye was the fact that she does not speak the language Spanish.
Right.
Okay, but she sings so beautiful in Spanish. Yes, the passion that she has put into this song,
yes,
because it is in Spanish.
Yes.
The whole song is in Spanish.
Well, can I tell you why?
Yes.
Again, God opened up a door for her, and we met a lady by the name of Michelle Quintero from Las Campanas. And she said she would take my daughter on. She was booked. That she would take my daughter on, and she would teach her how to sing and do notes. And so we hired her, and I would drop Angel off and have music lessons with Michelle. And Michelle told her, I think you can sing in Spanish, and I'm going to teach you what it means, but not just what it means to speak it, to sing it, and to know from the heart what you're singing, because you have to know what you're singing. We're Hispanic, so my daughter decided, hey, you know, I can do this, and she did. She sings all music, Selena's music, Shelly's music, Patsy Torres' music, everyone's music. She can sing everyone's music, and she knows what she's singing, and that's what's so beautiful. So much thank you, Michelle Quintero, for teaching my daughter about Spanish, because I was not brought up speaking Spanish. It makes me sad, but I do understand it. I don't speak it very much, but I do understand. Dinero es todo. That's what I understand.
Dinero,
I have to say something funny.
Dinero es
yes,
todo. I like that.
Yes, no, but I speak poquito, but I understand it very well, and I love Tejano music. As a matter of fact, I rather listen to Tejano music than any music. It's in our blood. It's just it being a, you know, Tejano, being a Latina. I just love Hispanic music. I love it, all kinds.
Well, you know, this is a good message, because you know, this just gives an opportunity for everyone listening to this interview, that if you as a parent have the opportunity to teach your baby ones at home how to speak Spanish,
it's very important.
I believe that Spanish is a very important language worldwide, just like the English.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
When the kiddos are little, everyone speak to them in Spanish in la casa. I remember that, you know, my mother brought us to Anchorage, Alaska at a very young age. And when I moved to Alaska, I remember that we obviously, you know, spoke English, but my mother always said, from the door in the house, español. Siempre hablar español. Y por eso tengo un español muy bonito.
Yes.
No perfecto, pero muy bonito, muy estable.
Yeah.
And Mama always said, from the door forward outside, always speak English. So we've always had that line to
Yeah,
be able to
it's
speak
very
both
important.
languages
Yes,
and
ma'am.
have a great balance
Right.
on both languages,
Yes, ma'am.
because today it is a blessing to be able to
Yes,
speak
it
both
truly is. It
languages.
truly is.
But
Yes.
it caught my eye that fact that Angel didn't speak Spanish, because
Yeah.
I started going in Spanish to
Yeah.
her and she kind of looked at me like she was completely lost.
Yeah.
But then when I heard the song, and the reason why I was speaking to her in Spanish was because she was singing in Spanish.
Yes. Yes.
And then when I spoke to her, she didn't understand. And then I said, "Oh my gosh, she sings amazing, not knowing the language."
Yes. Yes. And there's a reason behind the madness. My mother in the 60s was only brought up to only speak Spanish, and that's all my mother did is speak Spanish. So when she was 5, TVs came out, she taught herself how to speak English. And so at that point, she married a military man, my daddy, Domingo Ramos, that has been a big hero to us for Angel's career, because me and Angel love Tejano music. We love it. We just love Spanish music. And again, like she said, Angel has an angelic voice singing Spanish music, and she has this tone and this gift that God has given her, and now she wants to use it. So I'm really excited, and I'm her #1 fan, and I'm here to help my daughter, and I want to thank you. This lady right here has been a true angel to my family. Like we said, we've been following her for many years, but my daughter spoke it into existence. And she said, one day, I have chills, I will be working with Miss Monroe. You've just been such an inspiration to us, and I want to thank you. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you've done for me, my girl. And this is just not her job here. She's true heart and soul. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody follow this lady because she's it.
Thank you, Annette.
Yes.
Thank you, Annette. Thank you so much. So let's talk a little bit about the experience right here in beautiful New York and the Big
Yes,
Apple.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What has your experience been here with me? Because one thing is for us to, work together, do things together. But another thing is for us to really bonding with no lashes, no makeup, just going to bed together and just playing little girls. What has your experience been, and what have you learned out of this beautiful trip that we are taking together for the first time in our lives,
Yes.
knowing each other for such a long time? This is our first trip together right here in New York. What has your experience been? What have you learned from Lorena?
I think what I've learned from Lorena is that she is a mama bear. I'm a mama bear. I like to cook, clean, and do all these things. I haven't even had to do that. It's been wonderful. Since we've been here, she's taking care of each and every one of us. It's about what we want, even our sleeping and what. It's just been wonderful. And she's been holding me, because we're in New York when we're going to Times Squares, and taking care of us and holding us and just making sure that we're all safe. So you are a mama bear. Just saying, you are a mama bear. I thought I was a mama bear. She's a mama bear. She's taking care of each and every one of us and making sure that we're having a good time here in New York. Be here, and I'm honored. And thank you for having me and bringing me. And she's teaching. She's our teacher. She's teaching me a lot about the business. So it's been really awesome. She wants me to learn everything. And I told God, I have never met a lady like this in my life. And she's a you're a giver. She's just very, very humble and very sweet, but definitely a giver.
It takes one to know one,
Yes,
and then you're definitely a giver. You are a mama bear, and it takes one to know one. And you are a very respectable, beautiful woman.
Thank you.
And I can see why people love you.
Thank you.
And I can see why people respect you. And I can see why I want you in my world. Because I always love to be surrounded by people that give to other people.
Yes, ma'am.
And your daughter, yourself, you guys are givers. And that's why you're here with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Because everyone that travels with me through these beautiful trips through Bonita Travel are going to be people that have something to give, something to share, something to uplift, because that's what Lorena Monroe is all about. Amiga, thank you so much for taking a few moments to be right here with me in New York, giving me a little bit of your background, telling me a little bit about Angel Miranda, because I want you to know that I look up to your whole family. I have a lot of respect for your entire family, because you guys come from hard work.
Thank you.
You sweat.
Yes, ma'am.
For what you have.
Thank you so much.
And today,
thank you.
that you have been so blessed, you are ready to share it with the world, with what you love the most, and that is your beautiful daughter, Angel Miranda. Stay tuned, San Antonio, and everyone that's watching this interview, because we are going to bring all the beautiful, beautiful voice of Angel Miranda Very soon, we will be reporting in Corpus Christi. And thank you to everyone that has followed and supported Bonita Productions. And thank you, San Antonio Monthly Magazine TV, for always allowing Lorena Monroe to be the voice of our community. Hasta la vista.